Alright, hey what's up you guys, DJMama here, and we are here for the last match of the BBDS Gen 5 off-season draft. Ooh, so we're up against the league owner, Hoodbun, who has drafted 8 very powerful mons. So let's get over them. Kyurem Black, his first choice. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This mon's crazy. Kyurem Black. Back then he was a struggle bus because he couldn't use his big physical attack stack for physical ice moves. Because I think the best physical ice move was Icicle Spear for him at the time, and we didn't have loaded dice back in Gen 5, so that was a rough one. Terrakion, a monster really. Blastoise didn't have Snow Shafts, but it was a really good Rapid Spinner, and Foresight, Scald, Rapid Spin could be nasty. Next up we have Bronzong, really good at setting up hazards and being annoying because it's hard to kill. Gengar, I think, outspeeds pretty much my whole team, and does massive damage, always. Arcanine is a monster. So there's that, and then we have Audino, who can be a cleanser, like healer. Heal Bell's kind of nice. Uh, it takes a lot of damage. I also think it's pretty good when you pair it with like, if you pair, it's weak to fighting, and then you can pair it with Gengar. Gengar comes in. Uh, it does decent. Also, a ghost resist because he's looking pretty weak to just like hit raw ghost, and then picking up Audino is pretty nice. So, and then we have Cacturn, Sucker Punch. I think it was the main thing he had back then. He's also kind of a water immunity, which is good for Arcanine. So, let's get into what we brought against him today. So we have brought obviously a Ferrothorn, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs. We're doing mostly Spadef because I think if he's a Spadef Kyurem, I have a better chance versus him instead of a physical Kyurem, because he could bring special Kyurem, Kyurem Black, because that mon still has a really good special attack stat. So, and then even if he brings physical, he does not care about my Rocky Helmet, so I have to bring, or he doesn't care about my Iron Barb, so I have to bring a Rocky Helmet just for extra chip. So I'm covering my bases. Like, this is going to be the wall of the team. Next up, Starmie, Modest, Analytic, Life Orb, 252, 252 Speed, and Special Attack, Scald, Recover, Signal Beam, and Shy Shock. I probably should have brought Rapid Spin, but I brought Signal Beam specifically for Cacturn, I think, because Cacturn can come in on both my stabs. It doesn't like an Ice Beam, obviously, but I think Signal Beam would have been a lot funnier to hit. Next up, Choice Scarf Damanitan. This thing is just going to come in and hopefully do a lot of damage, either threaten a Flare Blitz, Superpower Stone Edge into his team, just because, look at this. Flare Blitz does a decent amount as a superpower and Stone Edge. I don't think this link likes to take a Flare Blitz or Superpower. I U-turn on Blastoise most of the time, because he's just going to bring it in, but it will get worn down eventually. And then we have Bronzong, obviously does not want to take it unless he's literally heat-proof with Fizdef. Gengar, it outspeeds me. It will usually outspeed me if it's not Scarf itself. It has to run Scarf, it wants to outspeed me. And then Arcanine, obviously having Stone Edge is my main one, but I'm U-turning because it's usually probably going to be Intimidate. And then Audino, Superpower, Cacturn. Yeah, you think you're taking either my first two moves, whatever, dude. Yeah, Darmanitan comes in, and then we have Garbodor coming off the bench. First time Garbodor is seeing, so he's gonna be my. I wanted him to be my Terrakion check. Obviously, I don't take a Rock move, but he has to hit the really good Rock moves. So, yeah, you have Toxic, Protect, Drain Drench, and Pain Split for Max Fizdef. Just to take on Kyurem Black if he's purely physical. We can Toxic and Pain Split him down, hopefully. And that's was the plan for Garbodor. That's basically all he has for him. He has Recovery and Black Sledge, Pain Split, Drain Punch as its only stab, because I want to be in front of Terrakion most of the time. That's about it. Next up, Choice Specs Kingdra is going to be another cleaner. He has enough speed to outspeed most things that are not Scarf or very fast like Gengar. I have Clear Smog because I thought Blastoise got Shell Smash. I'm like, I have to worry about Blastoise Shell Smash. I don't think he has it in this generation. So Clear Smog was for, like, I don't know, something threatening. Maybe like Terrakion with Swords Dance too was like a last ditch effort. And then we have Draco Meteor, Scald, and Ice Beam. Draco clears Kyurem Black. It has enough. I have enough speed to outspeed, like, I think max speed Kyurem. Scald obviously hitting them a lot of, and Ice Beam. I mean, come on, what do you want me to do? And then last but not least, Miss Magius, who's cleaning house recently. I'm sad I didn't bring her to last uh, draft. So Miss Magius, Trick, Shadow Ball, HP Bug, once again for Cacturn. I was really concerned about Cacturn. So Shadow Ball, Specs, and then Timid with these IVs because of HP Bug. Let's get into the match, shall we? So, welcome to Gen 5. He's brought, wait, that's not the right one. Hold on. Music off. Viewpoint, my viewpoint. Yeah, generic Gen 5 trainers. Who would have thought? So he's got Blastoise, Kyurem Black, Arcanine, Tracheon, Bronzong, and Gengar. So immediately this Gengar is going to be a threat, but hopefully it's not too bad. Let's get into it, shall we? Starts off with Arcanine. I'm going to start off with Darmanitan. Goes for the Intimidate. I think I just auto-switch and go for... Yeah, I switch immediately, go for Garbodor. I'm like, what's he going to do with the Garbodor? My Garbodor is just going to try and take a hit. I can calc how much he's going to do. And then he goes right for Blastoise. I'm like, interesting. So he's gonna surf. He goes 30, and with that damage, I figure out, oh, he's just like utility toys. Okay, Rapid Spin. Yeah, he's just Rapid Spin. No like offensive. He's not offensive at all. So I'm just gonna throw over Toxic, switch into Ferrothorn on the surf, eat it up, delicious. But I have no healing, so I'm getting worn down a little bit. In comes Bronzong. I'm gonna hit Rocks immediately. And then we trade Rocks. I accidentally misclick. I was like, why did I hit Rocks again? I meant to hit Knockoff here because Knockoff's really good. Just didn't happen for me. So HP Fire just to see. Yeah, he has HP Fire. So I'm going to hit Knockoff. I'm going to get rid of the Aqua Berry. Oh my gosh. And in comes Starmie. Starmie is going to take nothing from HP Fire or anything else I think has. Earthquake, 29 is a surprising amount, but that's fine. In comes Blastoise. I'm going to Scald here. He's going to take 21, and then more Chip. And then I'm just going to try for Recover, I think. I think Recover was my safest play, so I'm just going to Recover up. Going to throw off a Signal Beam. Like, Signal Beam, Bronzong. How do you like that? Oh, 30. So I'm going to go Miss Magius, see what he does here. Earthquake, and now something has to come in and take a Spec Shadow Ball from Miss Magius. Ooh, this is going to be a lot of damage. I don't know what wants to take a Shadow Ball here, but we'll find out. He's going to go for Arcanine, which is a rough one, really. Like, going for the Intimidate. 57, take this. And then, I'm not Scarf, but I usually outspeed 317, 319. Yeah, there's no way. Because I also think he was defensive Arcanine. So he has to sack the Arcanine. Arcanine goes down, and in comes Gengar. So here's the mix. If he's Scarf, it doesn't matter. If he Specs, I'm upset. So he's always gonna outspeed me. I'm kind of bluff. No, there's no way I can bluff Scarf. All that damage was Specs. 57, Jesus. So I have to switch out here, and I go into Garbodor. So I'm like, maybe I could take a hit, which we will find after Rocks. We do not take it. Ugh, 65. Down goes Garbodor. I'm going to force in Darmanitan. I'm like, I'm not even going to bluff anything. I'm Scarf. Please send in something else that's going to die. Please send in something else. Goes Bronzong. Akaberry is gone, but I'm just going for U-turn. So the rocks are annoying once again. So I'm like, man. So rocks are rolling down my boy Darmanitan. We should have brought the Rapid Spin Starmie, but it's fine. In comes this Magius, forcing another sack on something. Not really a sack. Maybe Terrakion can outspeed. 346, 39. Oh, you could outspeed with Terrakion, but do you want to take that much damage on Terrakion from Miss Magius? I would take that, honestly. And then get rid of Blastoise before it spins is fine, and Kyurem Black. I think he has to let this Bronzong go for sure. So in comes Spec Shadow Ball, takes this, and then he goes down. In comes Gengar, and I'm trying to think, maybe he overpredicts and goes for something that's not Shadow Ball, even though Shadow Ball is literally free into my entire team. I'm like, please, overpredict, do something. I can be bluffing. Scarf, there's no way. Right? And I'm like, oh no. Down goes Miss Magius. Sorry about it. So good job, Miss Maggie. It's 2 straight kills. Did your part and more. And in comes Darmanitan once again, forcing out a switch, hopefully. And he's in Blastoise. Pretty nice. I go right for Flare Blitz. I was like, okay, nothing on his team wants to take Darmanitan Flare Blitz on this time. That's 41%. Was he Spadev? Or is that, I think my calcs told me I only did like 30, but 40, ooh, good. So, has probably some Spadef investment. I have another rock switch in, so that's nice. I could switch out here, which I probably will do. And then in comes probably a rapid spin off Blastoise because he lives the Starmie. So I'm just gonna go and Starmie. He's gonna rapid spin, and then he falls to Toxic. And I think Gengar comes in again. Nope, in comes the monster, Kyurem Black. There he is. Uh-oh. So this thing gets a like fusion bolt, and then I'm scared of that. So I'm like, oh gosh. But he doesn't outspeed, so I think, do I throw off a Scald? What am I supposed to do here? I'm just thinking, I'll throw off a Scald. Why not? It'll work. Just burn him. Oh, there goes Starmie. I don't think the crit mattered. That crit did not matter. This thing has 170 attack. There's no way that crit mattered. So losing Starmie kind of rough because I may have needed it for Terrakion at this point. But we'll see. I sent in Kingdra. Here's my option. I will now drop a Draco. that's what Kingra's here for. In comes Gengar, and then I think I pretty much win for this position here because I switch in, sack off like Ferrothorn, go for Darmanitan, click a move, and then Kingdra either lives Gengar, Shadow Ball, or I miss and lose. Miss Draco and lose. So I'm going to select this Ferrothorn. It's all done and over now. So Spec, Shadow Ball, ooh, 20%. Goes for another one, 21. Knockoff. I'm knocking off the Specs. I don't want to deal with you anymore. So in comes the Shadow Ball. Ooh, there it goes. Down my Ferrothorn. And in comes Darmanitan one last time. I wonder what I could be clicking here. Could be anything. At 12% life, I wonder what it could be. I only click U-turn and Flare Blitz this entire game. Anyway, what's the switch in? Thank you for giving me this. Goodbye. Oh, I don't think the crit mattered as much. Because at this point, I think even if I don't crit, it does like what, 60, 70. I would die to recoil, most likely. And then Kingdra comes in. I click I think I had to click Ice Beam at that point. And then that clears me the game. So Darmanitan goes down. In comes Kingdra. Kingdra is at 70, no specs. I don't have to worry about it doing massive amounts of damage. And Kingdra comes in. I'm just going to click Scald here. Ooh. Boom. We cleared. Gengar did so much. Let's see. Gengar killed this. That was Kyurem Black. This died to itself in recoil. Gengar and Gengar again. So that monster took half my team. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This has been match 3, and with these 3 matches, we are 2-1, and we move on to playoffs, or the bigger bracket anyway, for this. So you'll see seeing more of me in more of these matches. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.